like I love how the show starts with you and your bottle drinking water. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
No, this is my fucking. I got a latte in here. I got
You
it
got a
right after the.
latte.
Holy shit! With that camera angle, am I right?
Yeah,
Yo,
it
shout out
wasn't
to my
that
ceiling
bad.
fan.
I like your ceiling fan. It's very nice. I can
It's a
see it
pretty good.
still.
You know what, dude? I've been sleeping on ceiling fans. Like I stayed at when I was dog sitting.
Uh huh.
They don't. I was like, I was using their ceiling fan. I don't usually use ceiling fans because I just think that like, oh, they do because I'm so used to floor fans. And I was
Yeah,
like, oh man, ceiling fans are kind of like they're good. They're nice.
they can be.
They
Yeah, you got
work.
a good one. Yeah, they can. They
Yeah.
can. I mean, some. It depends. You know, it kind of fucking depends. But
And also,
yeah,
I mean, it's important for me because I'm a fucking polar bear, so I need to get that out of frame. But I have 3 fans just for my one studio apartment,
you have more
so I
than
can be
three
comfortable.
fans. I'm pretty
I do
sure.
have. You're right. I do have 4. The one that you're looking at right behind me, that's a fan, in front of the lights. But that one
Yeah,
sucks. That one sucks. I call it bro fan. I have a
bro fan,
snapback hat on it. Bro fan. Yeah,
bro
because
fan.
it has the hat and it's broken and it just doesn't do much. It just kind of sits there and takes up space in my apartment. It doesn't help pay rent. It's a bro fan.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I for a
Yeah.
second there, I thought you were actually describing me because I was wearing a hat, but it
No.
kind of just sits
No.
there. You know, whatever it could be. It could have worked. Woo!
Howdy.
Howdy, partner.
So
Welcome to
what's with
that.
the
Welcome to Stoney.
what's with the hat?
You don't know that. Yeah, you don't know the history. So back when I started Joe Blow, I was a lot bigger, and I was doing these interviews, and I had I had long hair, and I looked like the scary guy in all the horror stories, still do. And one day I wore this hat. I don't know which junket it was. I don't know who it was. I just wore the hat, and I think it was something themed, like it was Western themed or something. And one of the publicists from Universal was like, "That's pretty cool. I like it. You should wear it. You should." And I started wearing it in all these interviews. So you see me in this hat I might not wear it for the whole show, but you see me in this hat in all these interviews, and I wore this for a long time. And a lot of people who read Joe Blow, who are fans of Joe Blow, know me because of this goddamn hat. And it was just
That's
this
cool.
cheap
You
hat
do
I got at Target.
it does fit you actually.
Well, yeah, of course it fits me. It's on my head.
I mean, all right, you know what I mean. Stop.
That's really cute, right? That was awesome. We look at the chemistry we have, man.
All
Who's the
right.
chem?
Yo, chill out.
Chem
Need to get a
bro.
hold of the Cosm HR department.
I know, right? Hey, by the way, it was good to see you today. Got to
You
see
did see me.
my man Jay.
You got to see me. Yeah, you came to my work right after a super stressful point in the day, and I was drenched in sweat. That was cool.
Yeah, you were. Well, well, what's funny is I walked in and I was looking for you, and I'm like, I don't see you. I know you're supposed to be working, so I just asked someone because I'm like, I want, I gotta see my boy. I missed you.
Yeah,
I missed you, brother. I don't care if you're sweaty. I don't care. You're my buddy. I love you. I wanted to see you. That's it.
appreciate that. Yeah, it's funny. My coworker was like,
Who's the freak? Who's the scary guy from all those stories?
no. When she got my attention, she was like, "Hey, someone's here to see you," and I was like, "Who the fuck is here to see me?" I like gave her such a she asked me about it later. She was like, "What was that look for?" I gave her the most disgusted look.
Show me the
And
look
then
that you gave her. That just looks like. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. With the eye roll, yeah, I can see it. Wow.
yeah.
So you were just.
I thought it was like that old stalker chick, you know what I mean?
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, what the
Hey,
fuck does she want now, man?
hey, the old stalker chick. How are you?
And then I was like, oh thank God, it's just Jimmy.
Yeah, just Jimmy. I wanted to see you earlier, and I woke up this morning and I was feeling good. I got a lot of
You
shit
got
done
yourself a gun.
yesterday. I got something done for once in my goddamn life.
That's not what I said.
Felt like what did you say, you bitch?
got yourself a gun. I was quoting the Sopranos theme.
Oh, were you? I've never watched The Sopranos, so I wouldn't. It
Bro,
went over my cowboy hat.
that'll sum it up for you. Gabagool.
Yeah, I know that one. Gabagool. I know that from Impractical Jokers, man. Gabagool.
All right.
Gabagool. Gabagool. Hey, I want to tell you a story.
All right. Story time.
So today, um, this is a whole thing with it. Okay, I want actually, you know, what, I want to say something really quick because I just want to kind of. There's some news today that kind of pissed me off. I think we all know what it is.
We're
I
getting
did.
controversial.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to talk about it. There's so many places to learn about it, and there's so because I feel like it's such an important news story that I think a lot of people, even people that maybe shouldn't be mentioning it, are going to mention it. I just want to say something about that. I want to say that I don't know. It's just it's affecting. I think this is yeah. I just don't want to. I want to get away from it today. I want to get away from the news. I want to talk to my boy Jay, and so I want to talk about the stupidest stuff. But I want to talk a little bit about Karens again. If I can use the
You're
word,
obsessed with Karens.
I am obsessed with Karens. Well, just because I think I figured something out. I mean, a small portion of it. So when I was working at a law firm, it was years ago. I was for some reason I was going where I went to the mall, the Century City Mall. If you know, it's a big hoity-toity outdoor mall. And did we go there, you and I?
No, but speaking of hoity-toity malls, outdoor malls, I'm going to be going to the Grove for the very first time on
Oh
Monday.
God, dude! Oh, have fun.
Okay.
Not a fan.
Why not, though? I'm
It's
curious.
just a lot of people who just act like they're very important. They're very,
Yeah,
very.
but I expect that. Like, I'm
Yeah.
aware of its reputation. I'm aware of, like,
Why?
what it is.
Why are you going?
I'm just going with a friend. She's
Okay.
gonna like show me around just to go there, check it out, just to say that I've been there because I have yet to.
Uh-huh.
It's like it's a landmark of sorts, I suppose. It's a notable place in Los Angeles, so I
Yeah,
figure
and
why
I
not
mean,
check it out?
it's got a cool theater. It's there's stuff there. It's not. I don't. I'm not. I just don't like outdoor malls, and I'm going to jump back into the story because I do want to talk about this.
Yeah.
And I'll jump a little ahead. I won't make it too long. So I at one point I was trying to get through this little hallway to get to the restroom. That's it. I just wanted to get to the restroom, and there's a UPS guy, and he was all like trying to get through, and he thought that I was trying to jump over him. I wasn't trying to do that. I was literally trying to get out of his way. So he was like, "What the fuck is your problem?" I literally we had a fall we had a and he was really aggressive. So was I a little bit. So I called UPS. This was again years and years ago. Called UPS. I said, "Hey, look, I don't want to get this guy in trouble, but and he may have been having a bad day, but this happened, and I don't, that can be a problem." And they're like, "No, we take these concerns seriously, blah blah blah, whatever." I saw him the next day because he's a regular guy, or a couple days later. You know what I did? I said, "Hey,
You just
I'm
beat the
sorry,
shit
I
out
was
of him.
being a jerk. I'm sorry. What I was trying to do, it didn't come across." And he was like, "You know what, man? No, I apologize." And we actually became friends. We would talk. We would every time I'd see him, and I think that we've lost the ability to do that. To go, okay, this person really pissed me off, but they may be just having a moment, and now it's everything's turned up to 10, turned up to
Well,
10.
well, I mean, nowadays it is just because of COVID and everyone's losing their minds. But I don't really think
Yeah,
I don't think it's people have lost that ability. I just don't think people have discovered that ability. I think that
maybe.
that's really more of a that's really more of a an experience in setting aside your ego, which is very hard for people to do. I think as
Yeah.
long as people can do that, then it'd be very easy for them to do that, to swallow their pride and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry." That's
Maybe
all it
smoke
takes.
more weed.
But
Maybe.
that's for sure. Yeah. Um, So yeah, all of that shit is ego, you know, especially two dudes. It's just all about fucking machismo, and it's a tough guy contest, and it's fucking, and I'm guilty of it too. I do the same shit, but it's I recognize that it's dumb.
Yeah, yeah. It's I've never been really that guy. But I do. Yeah, you have those moments where it's almost like you want to be, you want to prove, you want to show. Like like someone will cut you off. Someone cut me off in traffic today. This is why I was thinking of, because at first I was really pissed off, and I was like, for no reason, all he needed to do was speed up a little bit or go fast, but he had to get in the middle of our car, these two cars, right? And I'm just like, dude, come on, you almost hit me. So I honked. He gives me the finger, and I'm just like, I honk again, but part of me wanted to fuck with him, man. Part of me wanted to get behind him because he was making a left turn. Part of me wanted to get in front of him and pull back so he couldn't turn. But I was thinking, A, all of these other choices could get you in a car accident. They could get you shot. They could get you. They could just. It would turn a minorly ugly situation, like an annoying situation, into something that could be life changing and stupid.
And and you're not gonna do anything about the dog shit drivers out here.
No,
I maintain that like LA has some of the worst drivers I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I know you say
And
that, but I disagree. I've seen it
nah,
everywhere,
man,
dude.
I'm telling you. I mean, yeah, there's bad drivers everywhere, but it's like
Vegas,
it's ramped up. Well, I've
Vegas,
never been to Vegas. I'd imagine that's
dude,
pretty bad,
dude, yeah, bad, bad.
but I mean, whatever. It's definitely one of the worst places for drivers, without a doubt.
Well, I think that's
There's
simply
just
because
no
there's
way.
just so many people. That's a
I
problem.
mean, that is a factor too,
And
but it
most of the
also
bad
doesn't help.
drivers are from other states. I'm sorry, they
That's
are.
not true.
It is true. That
I
is
mean,
absolutely true.
a lot of them are. I mean,
We're
fucking
people who've lived here are used to the driving, so we don't do that crap. It's a lot of the people that move here from somewhere else do that crap. I'm not talking about the people with the license plates, like that don't have California plates. I'm talking about like because there's some people that have California plates that have lived here for a while.
sure.
They suck too, including me. I can suck sometimes as a driver. I'm okay. I'm a pretty good driver, but like we all have our days where we're not like, or we're not paying attention, or we're not, But
That is true. I mean, look, you're gonna fuck up, but people just do the wildest shit out here. Like, I mean, everywhere you go, you have people that fucking cut you off and ride your ass and all that stuff. But people just do wacky shit that I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
What do you think you're doing?
I'm not gonna stand up for it. I'm not gonna say no. People here can drive great. It's amazing. No,
But I mean,
couldn't say worse. I think people in general suck at it. I really do. I don't think
nah,
it's a
dude, I'm fucking great at it. But and it's like, what can you do?
Yeah, I've driven with you. No, have you driven? No, you never drive, Dick.
I've driven you at least once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Maybe you did.
To
Okay.
the Mad Max event.
Oh,
there may have
shit.
been another time, but I know that time for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Okay. Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, and it was the smoothest ride you've ever had. So
I was okay.
Not.
It was okay.
Say it wasn't.
It wasn't. I've seen better drivers.
No, you haven't. It's impossible. It's statistically impossible.
Yeah, I think
scientifically impossible.
The ego is just getting so huge.
See what I mean?
Oh my god. Power. No, you're a good driver.
I learned to set that aside. Yeah, I know.
You're a good driver.
I
know. So
but that's the thing too, is that it's like you're not gonna do anything about the shit drivers out here. No. The best thing you can do is just do your best to avoid them. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes they just insert themselves into your life, like that guy did. But I've followed people before, because my thing is like, look, man, you need to understand that there's a reason why you can't act like this, because people that act like that so nonchalantly are people that have never been beat up or like punched. You know what I mean?
No,
like they act with the arrogance of someone that's never been put in their place, and not necessarily with violence, but just period. Yeah. So my whole thing, I mean, I don't do this every time, but I've definitely done it before. Like, you follow them.
Yeah, I've done that.
Like you legit follow them, like home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then
following them home? Oh no, but fuck no, would never do that. Never do that. I'd
oh
follow them
yeah,
for a
me
little
either.
bit, but like I, I've honestly stopped doing anything like that. I even flipping people off is something I rarely do. I just don't like to do it.
Oh yeah, I don't. That's asking for confrontation when you do that. It's one thing
Yeah,
I'll give a dirty look because that's more passive aggressive. That's more my style. But no, flipping off is very direct and it's very like you're inviting that now. I
yeah.
think
I mean, don't get
that's.
me wrong. I've done it a lot in my
Oh
life.
no, I have too. But it's like that's what that to me. That's how I've always interpreted
Really?
that.
That
Yeah, it's like not necessarily that like I'm flipping you off so I want to fight, but like it's aggressive enough to where you could easily that could be the tipping point for someone, and now you're in a fight.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's
So
like there's always a tipping point. There's always that thing that pull. I remember, like I've had I remember. I think I've talked about this on the show where I was just driving down the street and some guy was in a big old truck, big old white truck. One, I guess he wanted to turn. I didn't honestly see him, so he wanted to turn right into the main street, and I guess I was kind of blocking the intersection a little bit. I didn't notice it wasn't intentional, right? And the next thing I know, I pulled up. The truck pulls around like really fast. I hear like just that sound, and
yeah,
I notice he's right next to us. I'm like, huh, that's weird. And I look over and he's screaming like this because I had music on and I had windows up.
yeah.
And all I did was do this. Didn't look at him, just looked like this. And I looked over really quickly and he was like, oh, like he was going
That's
to.
funny.
It was hilarious.
That's good. Yeah, because I mean nowadays that's all you have to do,
Yeah, that's it.
and people are like,
And
ah, fuck.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't,
it definitely comes in handy for a lot of things.
yeah, if you're, I sometimes worry though. I do sometimes worry that like, you're gonna catch some really decent person in just a really bad day. Like they're just gonna have that bad day.
Yeah,
But then again, I don't know.
but I don't know. It's like
Would a decent person do that? Like, I don't know. Like really,
it depends on what they're doing.
I think you're
I
right.
think that you need to, decent or not, you need to hold people accountable for shitty behavior. Otherwise,
No,
you're only making it worse. You're enabling the problem. So to
exactly.
me, that doesn't
No,
matter. Like you could be the best person in the world, but if you're gonna do something shitty, then fuck you.
yeah.
Dude.
I
There
think
was this. Speaking of that, there was this
you're
guy.
right.
I was turning. It's in a turn lane, but I was turning right. So there was a guy behind me in a BMW. You know those guys. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Those BMW types. Real
yeah.
specific type, especially out here. And boy, are they just fucking garbage and the worst fucking drivers, dude. They are the biggest culprits out of anybody out here that I've seen, at least. And it was a right turn. He was expecting me to like turn on the red,
Mm-hmm.
but I saw him like he was like on my ass. I was like, dude, fuck this guy. He can't do anything about it.
Woo! Surprise,
So
guys.
he's like honking, and I can see him pointing and like getting pissed off and yelling at me. So I just turned up my music and I started like dancing to like mock him, and then I made the turn, and he fucking like gets in the lane next to me and he's all pissed, and I saw him coming up next to me, and I just turned, and I just did this, and I waited for him to pull up. So he pulled up to me already looking at him doing this.
Oh.
Oh,
And then I just took off. I was like, dude, fuck that guy. I did follow
Yeah,
a
that's
couple
right.
people home once, though.
F that guy.
yeah. Fuck
I
him.
did do that.
And his little BMW.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude, fuck
surprise to everyone
those
watching. We have a
types.
special guest joining us.
Oh, hello. I'm just, popping in.
We wanted you. We were in the mood. Do you have any
You wanted me, you were in the mood for me?
Well, we're always in the mood for you, dude. Let's get that straight. We're
Have you ever
always.
followed anybody?
Yeah. Have you ever? What's your anti Like when you get pissed off in a car. We're talking about pissed off car stories.
Oh, how does that correspond to unfollowing? I'm sorry.
No, he's talking about like if when someone's being an asshole in a car, you'll follow them in your car.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
yeah, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
My thing is that it's like I'm obviously not going to do anything, but I at least want them to have that split second thought where they're like,
Mm-hmm.
"Uh-oh, like I don't know what's going to happen." You know.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Well, usually people won't look at you. They'll like I've had people pull their visors so they don't have to see me, give them the glare, or like just
Oh,
like they will just stone cold like it's like I know that you know I'm next to you right now,
Yeah.
trying to give you the look.
Yeah, that's even more. That's such a bitch move. I at least have more respect for people that do shitty things and then own up to it. And they look at you and they're like, "Yeah, what are you gonna do?" And you're like,
Yeah,
"Nothing."
exactly.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, well, at least you had some balls to confront
yeah.
your idiocy.
At least you know you're
yeah,
a piece of shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
I can get along fine with that.
Yeah.
Do you think though? Seriously, so I knew a guy. And he was a nice guy. He was a genuinely nice guy, right? He was a cool, good-hearted human being. I got in the car with him. He was a lawyer friend of mine, and I remember one time we were going to go out for lunch. The whole firm was, and I got in the car with him, and I don't want to say his name, obviously, because he drove like the biggest asshole in the world. It was like because he had his nice car and he was like speeding through people. I was just like, yeah, like that.
I will admit that the way I drive has changed since I moved out here. I mean, I don't
Are
drive
you
like
more
an
aggressive?
asshole. I'm more aggressive because you have to
Yeah.
be. If you want to get anywhere, you have to be a little more aggressive on the road.
You have to be, and so
Mhm.
I get it to an extent, and I'm trying not to get as pissed off about that stuff anymore because I don't think it's helpful. Like if someone's dangerous, I just try to avoid them, and I just try to avoid any confrontation. I'll do a little quick like sneak it in, but that's about it. Like I used to
Sneak
be
it
pretty
in.
bad though. I used to be bad. I'd yell. I almost someone tried to run me off the road one time. It was
Holy
like,
shit!
You ever have
yeah,
anyone try to play chicken with you? Complete
no,
stranger? That happened to me once in Jersey. Okay.
really.
Yeah, because
Hmm.
we got crazy people living there.
Like chicken, like the you about to ran into each other. My
I did.
God,
It
no.
was late at night. I don't know who this. I still think about it sometimes. I don't know who they were,
That's frightening.
but
Hmm.
it wasn't like a wide road. There was just two lanes. So they were coming on. They purposely came over to my lane, and they just like floored it at me as I was. And it's like, well, where am I going to go?
Yeah.
There's people behind
Jesus.
me,
Oh my
and then
God!
they turned at the last minute.
Wow,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who they
wow.
are. I'll never know, but I still think about it sometimes. It was
Sounds
wild.
like just some fucking hooligans looking to scare someone
Yup.
late at night.
Just
Mm-hmm.
some Jersey
And it's
kids.
like you just gotta. I don't know. I mean, the kind of person that does that isn't gonna have the foresight to be like, what if they turn too? And then
Yeah,
it's still a head-on collision.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Or what if the person? Yeah, I think we're just in
Wait,
a
were they
time.
driving a BMW?
I couldn't. It was too dark to see, but they might have been.
It
Could have
wasn't
been
a
like
BMW.
midlife crisis sort of thing.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
You know which cars I
No,
drive me
a
crazy.
Corvette is more that car.
You
That's
know
the
what cars?
midlife crisis
Yeah,
car.
that's true. That is a
Yeah,
midlife
The
crisis car,
Corvette.
and I'm not really even into them at all.
I don't like him. I don't like Corvettes. I don't like Ferraris, Lamborghini because they're like generic fast car. And to me,
Yeah.
that's
No.
what you buy if you have no taste. I mean, coming from someone
Yeah,
that
you tell them.
for sure can't afford one, but like to me, yeah, that's what I just think it means you have no taste. You have enough money to buy something like this, but you're just like, I just want a
Mhm.
fast car. So you Google fast car, and that's what comes up, and you're like, I'm gonna buy that.
I thought the song by Tracy Chapman comes up when you type in.
What are you
fast car.
talking about, dude?
Oh, come on. That is a good song, though.
It's
not
a
gonna
great
lie.
song.
Yeah.
Come on, that album is
hear
fucking
you.
amazing. By the way,
I was expecting you to say someone that I didn't care about, and then you're like Tracy Chapman. I was
Oops.
like, all right.
yeah, Tracy Chapman's fucking rad, man. That album is fucking great, and it's very relevant today. All these years later, it's incredibly relevant. But I will say, Range Rovers, dude, Range Rovers drive me the
Range
fuck crazy.
Rovers.
Man, I think. Oh, is it
Range Rovers?
Yes.
Range Rovers?
The people that drive them, I'm like, they just, and I think they're just so big that they just, I
Yeah.
don't know what it is, but they're always so rude. Drive me crazy.
For sure.
Sorry, Range Rover drivers.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always thought that nowadays Jeeps are kind of like the new Hummers.
Oh.
You
That's
know,
what she said.
I mean, like as far as the type of people that drives them now.
Jeeps are the new Hummers.
Yeah.
You think so?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe.
I definitely thought that at one point. I don't know if I stand by that. I don't know if I've had enough bad experiences with Jeep drivers lately. But I definitely thought that at one point. I was like, yo, what the fuck? They all got new cars and they all got Jeeps.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, I could see that.
They realize that it's not 2004 anymore, and they're like, I got to get rid of this fucking H2. How about a Jeep?
Yeah, that's
Too. I haven't heard someone talk about Hummers in a long time.
right.
It's weird. Every once in a while, you see someone driving one, and you're like, whoa, dude, where did you even find one?
I did something bad on a Hummer once.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, good God. Oh, good God.
You know, it
My
was,
virgin
it was prom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. You got to tell this story. You got to tell this story.
That's a pretty insane story. I mean, surely we'd love to hear it, but well, you can do a censored version.
No. What's the point of that?
Good point.
Justin.
Good
Oh
point.
Come
my
on.
gosh. I'm trying to
on.
share this post and it's taking me forever to find.
If you're gonna tell the story, you got to tell.
I
the
didn't say
story.
I was going to tell the story. I just said,
You're right. I said that.
I did something bad at a Hummer once, and it was fine.
Like what?
What?
It wasn't bad. It was just.
Check this out.
know.
I'm gonna guess, and if I guess it right, you have to confirm. All right?
All right.
Did it have a sunroof?
I don't know.
Do
if
Hummers
it
even
had
have sunroofs? It's been so long.
I don't know if
even
it had a sunroof.
There's
Where are you
something
going
happening.
with this?
Yeah, where are you going with this?
I just need to know if it has a sunroof. Okay.
I don't know. I didn't use it if it did.
Hypothetically,
Okay.
if it had a sunroof,
Okay.
did you shit in the sunroof? I mean,
No.
Wow.
all right.
That I wouldn't have gone. I wouldn't have gone with that one.
I guess our idea of revenge is different.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
Yeah, Oh, Jesus.
Oh, see, now I want to hear this story. What did you do?
No, there's no story attached to it.
Sure.
There was no revenge involved in my story. It was purely a sexual excursion. Okay.
That's what I
Oh.
thought. That's what I thought.
Oh, then that's okay. So what? You fucked in a car? Who hasn't done that?
No, it wasn't about that. It was the
fuck outta here.
situation.
A situation?
It was the situation.
Man.
Just
I
ignore
mean-
everything.
No, but see, you brought it up though, which means I can't ignore it.
Yeah, I don't have all the details anymore.
Okay, that's false.
Anyways, yes, I haven't heard anyone talk about Hummers in a long time.
Yeah, I don't think they're really around anymore. I don't think there's any like new
No.
models or anything. So
They kind of got rid of them.
they had their
They're
time.
just done.
You know what? I had a really weird date story when I was a teenager.
They had their time.
You want to hear about it?
Yeah,
Should
of
I talk
course.
about this? Fuck. So I went to this girl. I'm not gonna say her name because she could be listening at some point. You never know. Because it's kind of embarrassing. we pulled up in my car, and she was driving because she was older. She was like a year or two older, and we started making out a little bit, a
Nice.
lot. And she
Nice.
didn't realize that the car was, so we're parked in front of my house in the driveway, right? And my parents happened to be having a party that night, so they had kind of stuff going on in the basement. So we're kind of making out in the front. She took her foot off the brake. The car wasn't off. It went boom into our garage. And I'm like, fuck. And so I'm like, okay. And so I went in, and thankfully all it did was kind of push it in. And my parents and everyone were so drunk, no one knew. No one had no idea. They had no idea. I was able to fix that fucking garage before it. No one knew the story. Nobody knew it until now. I've
Oh,
never
man.
talked about it. I've never. So that was my.
She started
bad.
making out with you before she put it in park.
Yeah, it was hot, man. What can I say?
I mean, look, props to you. She couldn't wait to make out with you.
I mean, obviously, come on.
So much that she put both of your lives in danger.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
how you know it's real.
Teenagers don't. You don't think about that. And I feel like I try to be. Fuck. I try to be like more understanding for people that age, because it's like you're just trying to figure shit out, and it's it's like I don't know.
That's the time to do dumb shit. That's the time to drive into a garage door.
For sure. Yeah, that's what
So I backed into my dad's semi truck.
Oh, did you?
When I was a teen? Yeah. I somehow so when my dad was alive, he was and through most of my life, he was a truck driver. So he was gone Monday through Friday, come back on the weekends. Every once in a while, he would drop his trailer and drive the semi and park it like actually in our driveway. But he didn't do it very often, so I wasn't used to it being there. And so I had my car in the garage. I'm backing out. The garage, the side of it has like a little lip. So I'm just paying attention to make sure that my mirror doesn't catch the lip. So I'm only looking on this side. But the truck is like on this side. I totally don't see it at all. It's a giant fucking semi. I don't see it at all because I forgot that he had brought it home that weekend, and I'm trying to make sure I don't rip my mirror off, and I backed into the fucking semi.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
How much did it do? How much damage?
I don't think it really did much damage to my car, but it fucked up the steps on the semi.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he was able to. It ended up being fine because he was like. It's just like you do it and then I'm just like sitting. I like pulled up and I'm just sitting there. And you're just so more than anything else, you're embarrassed. Because you're like, I can't believe I just fucking did that. And then like I see the curtains open and I see him look, and I see him just like, and he comes out and he's like, "How did this happen? How did you not see?" It was more of like a less mad and more like confused because
what?
Him and my mom both were like, "How did you not see the semi in the driveway?" It's like I just wasn't looking for it. I don't know. Quit living in the past.
I guess you've gotten to be a better driver since then.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now I'm fucking right. Dude, 93%.
All right. Well, what? Wait a second. What's up with those other 7?
The other 7 is when I back into a semi.
Yeah, exactly. And it goes down like during every show. I kind of figure like sometimes it goes down to like 70, like depending.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it's sometimes it goes.
What are we talking about?
We serve.
I never miss. I never miss.
He said that he never misses.
What are we talking about?
In general,
in my endeavors.
In general, you
in
don't
life.
miss.
And so I said,
we need examples.
And then Jimmy was like, I'm pretty sure I've seen you miss before, and I was like, fuck,
because I have.
So 93, that's a fair, yeah.
And sometimes I bring it lower because sometimes he misses a lot more, and then I go down to 70, and then today is pretty good though. Today you're at least at a 91 at least.
I mean, come on, I haven't even done anything. I'm still at a 93.
Okay, fine, you can have your goddamn 93. Just don't fuck up.
I'm so confused right now.
It is.
It's all right.
You'll get it. You'll get. You'll
I
get
need
it.
examples of what you're missing.
Just in life, like when shit doesn't work out
Yeah.
the way you
Yeah.
hoped or planned or intended, and you're like, ah, shit. Or you fuck up and you make a mistake. That's when you miss.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like he never misses. And I'm like, unlike the rest of humanity that misses, like I would say 50% of the
Dude,
time.
it sucks to be them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to be you. It's hard to be such a humble. I'm sure there's other things I could say. I just can't think of it. You know.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Lord, it's hard to be humble. Old country song. Remember that? No, you do not.
Of course
Like-
I don't.
Of course you don't.
We have no idea
course
what
I
you're talking
don't.
about.
It's because I'm
I-
not fucking
Think it was
80, dude.
I know.
Wow.
Hey,
But-
speaking of which,
Oh
why
yeah.
don't we go ahead and check out the flavor of the day? So I got this out of a recommendation by my bud tender because I went to a different shop. It's a shop that sells houseplant, so I do have some houseplant. That's not what I have
Oh.
here right now,
No.
but I also got an El Blunto, like those weed cigars. I got another one of those for Thanksgiving. That's another cool thing. A little sidebar. I got invited to my first Friendsgiving this year.
Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's
Yeah.
a thing they do in LA. It's nice. A lot of people do that, and I think it's cool. I like it.
Yeah, because a
Yeah.
lot of people don't take Thanksgiving that seriously. And most people out here are from elsewhere. And some people don't want to go back home. So they just get their friends together and have a little dinner themselves.
Yeah, that sounds nice. I like that.
I do too.
Anyway, this is a brand called Grizzly Peak. I believe the strain is called Grateful Dave's. I think that's supposed to be the strain.
Grateful Dave's.
It's spelled
How's
Grateful
it
wrong,
looking?
but it's fine. Yeah, that's
How's it
what they
looking?
missed.
That's what they miss. Well,
It's-
is it great? Well, it's Grateful. It's Grateful Dead, right? It's a play off Grateful Dead. Is it their brand? The band?
No. But even then,
I
it's
would
spelled
take
wrong.
it like as that. That's what I thought of.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was because even the writing looked the same,
Yeah.
like same logo.
But they spelled grateful wrong, though.
Yeah, that's how the
Yeah.
band spells it. Great, GRATEFUL. That's how
Yeah,
the
but it's
band
not spelled
spells it.
like that, though.
Oh, it's not. Okay,
No.
remember I'm blind, so
Yeah.
Dude, me too. Honestly.
yeah. That's why I could wear my glasses.
I
but
put in contacts like just for the show every week.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
take them out for a few
Yeah,
hours.
I don't have my contacts in right now, but I could pop on some glasses.
I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah. Let's see your glasses.
Oh, yours look. You got. You got. I'm gonna.
Okay.
This is a thing, Elizabeth, and I'm really stoned, but you got a Megan Fox thing going on.
Those are
Oh,
very, very like
Oh,
businesswoman glasses.
Yeah, I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. That's a
That's what
good
I
look
tell
for you.
all the boys.
For some reason, you remind me of Megan Fox with those glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just looking for her Machine Gun Kelly.
Exactly. Well, aren't we all
Yeah,
really?
Justin's my MGK.
No.
All right.
I've interviewed him, Machine Gun Kelly. I liked him. He was nice. I didn't. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure what
So
to
then
expect.
you ready to go to some fucking award shows? Are you ready to
I'm ready.
watch me get into a fight with Conor McGregor?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
we need to
ready.
do that.
I'm ready
Yeah, let's
for
do
all
it.
of that. I'm ready to be dressed half naked at the award ceremonies.
Yeah. We're gonna
I'm ready to have matching nail polish. I'm
Yes,
ready,
that's important. We have to have matching nail polish. And we
Yeah.
also have to be dressed ridiculously.
That's what I mean. I'm half naked.
Yeah.
And what did she say? I
As you
listened
should.
to some interview where she's like, whatever daddy wants or something like that
Jesus Christ.
in regards to whatever she was wearing.
Wait, who?
that night.
It's
Who is
honestly
Megan Fox.
honestly though, like you look at their outfits, that's kind of what it seems like. He's like, it'd be
Yeah.
cool because
It'd be
she's just
cool
out
if
of
you
nowhere.
Just had nothing. It looked like you have nothing on,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "Yeah, whatever daddy wants."
Well, I will say I do want to say something though. Like
What a lucky
Megan
guy.
is fucking awesome. She's awesome. She's
Yeah.
really cool. She just I've interviewed her a couple of times, and she
No,
just seems
she's
like she
super
doesn't.
cool.
Yeah,
She's into some really awesome stuff too. Like
yeah,
she's very
she's
down to
really
earth.
really down to earth, and really like she
She's
doesn't.
really into like the paranormal and spirituality and all of that.
You know,
She used to
Yeah.
live like right by literally right. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think they moved or something. I think they moved a while ago, but
I
or they
see.
still
yeah, she
do.
moved in with MGK.
I know that'd be cool. That'd be
But,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
man, I don't know what it was, but speaking of Megan Fox, of course, like when she was in Transformers and everything, she was like a sex symbol basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know. I I think after I don't know. I think she looks better now.
Yeah, she
I
looks
think she
great.
looks a lot better now.
Yeah, she's always been
She's
beautiful.
had she's
Always
had
beautiful.
she's had a kid. She has one kid.
No, more than that.
More than that. Oh,
I
so
thought she
she's
had
had
two
a.
or three, but
So
I don't know.
it's
Yeah.
like yeah, she's a little older.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it was when she was in the fucking Ninja Turtles movie. That's the first time I had seen her in anything in a while, and I was like, oh okay,
Yeah.
this is. I was like, I think this is the version for me.
This
Yeah.
is the version of her for me.
This makes me want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, this makes me want to channel my MGK.
Yeah,
See?
she's got. We were doing a covering Comic-Con one year, and our room happened to be right by one of the big like where they did all the interviews. So we had all
Yeah.
these people coming by. I remember one time I came out the hallway like you know when you come out of your hotel room, you're just like I don't look at me, I don't want to deal with anybody. That's how I
Yeah.
felt. I look up and it's Megan Fox, and she just gives me a comic book, like, "Hey," like because I interviewed her before, but it was like it's really. I was like, "Oh Jesus, I like this girl. She's
Yeah.
just cool.
Oh,
She's
cool.
cute too. I like her.
Yeah.
I like. There's a lot of nice people in the world,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
see, just focus on that, Jimmy. Don't think about those fucking
Yeah.
assholes that can't drive.
it.
There you go.
Honestly, it doesn't. It bothers me less and less. The older I get, it bothers me less and less. It
Just imagine that whoever's in the car is Megan Fox, and you're like, all right, I forgive you.
That's true. Who would you? Okay, like, is there somebody that like, if they fucking like hit you and you got in a fight, that would you be so like, oh, like if they were terrible people and you met them, would you just not care? Like, I'm not talking like they're
Uh,
horrible people, like they kill people or they that type of thing. I'm just talking you if you met someone that was an asshole, but you had so much respect for them that you don't. Do you think you? I don't care if they could be the biggest asshole in the world to me.
oh, I see. Like, am I
Oh.
like?
That
Is
was
there
a long way to
someone
ask a
that I'm
simple
willing
question.
to?
No.
Yeah. Is there like a limit to how douchey someone can be
Yeah,
for me to
yeah,
still
like
like them?
like if you like fucking met like I don't know if fucking Steven Spielberg or something, and he ended up he's actually a pretty cool guy I think, but
Mm.
if he ended up being an asshole, that type of thing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I would be like, here's the thing. I would probably still watch his movies just because he's good at what he does. But I'd be like, yeah, fuck that guy. I don't know, man. I get starstruck for sure, but I'm also not like.
Just with porn stars though.
I also what?
Just with porn stars, you get starstruck.
No, no. But I do get starstruck. But I don't see them as being above me in any way. I'm
Yeah.
still like you should still be polite and talk to me like a person and be respectful because that's
Yeah.
that's how people interact.
I see
So if
myself
they're
above you often.
if
I mean,
they're well, I
I'm
mean
always
that's
like,
just
oh,
not
I'm so better, so
no.
much better than Justin. I'm like,
But
he's so lame
No.
compared to
but
me.
if they legitimately have that attitude, then I'm just like, oh yeah, fuck you. Like I'm not gonna try to like be your friend because I am a fan. I'm just gonna go, yeah, you're a dirtbag. Like you're a fucking dirtbag.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I might still. I mean, there's people that I that I know suck in the industry,
Mhm.
And I'm not. It's not that I'm like supporting them a lot, but I'll check them out. I don't have a problem with their craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tricky thing. Like, I mean, I'm not a Gene Simmons fan. I had a really bad experience with him.
Oh, he's a fucking shithole, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like it was at Comic-Con and I was getting on the elevator. I was really drunk. Really, really drunk. And I've never told this story in public. I can't believe I'm telling it now. And there's all these people waiting in this line. And the elevator was open. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go in. So I went in the elevator. Didn't realize Gene Simmons. I think it was him. Gene Simmons and either his son or his bodyguard. I don't know who it was. They glared at me like, "How the fuck dare you get on the elevator? We're on the elevator." And I was too drunk to note. I really didn't realize what they're like.
Yeah.
What floor? And I'm like, I missed my floor, and they're like, "Are you pressed?" And I'm like, "Yeah," but I
Oh,
honestly
that's what they're worried about?
Yeah, they were worried that I was going to follow them, tried to get a story, and then they threatened me. They're like, "Oh,
What?
get off the fucking elevator! Get off the fucking elevator!" I'm like, "Oh, cool, reality star guy." Because I didn't even care. I'm not even a fan of Kiss. I'm not like I didn't did I, but I will.
It's weird.
Yeah, I won't listen to their music just because I'm like, and I'm sure like, to play devil's advocate, maybe they've had experience, but he has a bad reputation. Let's be real. A lot of people say he's an asshole, but maybe they had an experience where some reporter did that. They probably did. So I do understand that. But there's nicer ways to do it. But
did you say that you were pressed when they asked you about it?
I did. I said I absolutely.
Right, that's a rookie mistake.
So but it was just because I'm not
You're
a
supposed
liar.
to be like, no, I'm just some guy.
I didn't really. Yeah, and honestly, I didn't even realize who it was for a minute. I was like,
oh my gosh.
No idea. Because I was too fucking drunk.
Yeah.
So, like, dude, I was Gene Simmons. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to fucking find your room. Oh my God. Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
I'd be. Yeah. I don't know. Again, like the passive aggressiveness in me, I would get off I'd be like, all right, fine, sure, and I get off the elevator, but I would say something as the door closed, because it's like, again, dude, it's like,
I think I did. I'm
sure you've done a lot, like Eugene Simmons. I've seen Kiss live. That was actually my first concert ever. But it's like, yo, dude, it's like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Well,
don't answer that because we already know. But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
literally not letting anyone on the elevator. Everyone was pushed away.
That's ridiculous.
Put on with him.
Like, yo, why don't you use that extended tongue to lick my balls? How about that?
Yeah, dude. You know how I've been on the elevator, like going to interviews, including with fucking everyone from Zac Efron to fucking I don't know, to Al Gore at one point. So it's like,
oh man,
yeah, that was cool. Wait, no, I wasn't on the elevator with Al Gore. He was just at the hotel, and I was interviewing somebody. This is surreal. I was interviewing Edgar Wright. I was like my second or third time interviewing him, and we both stopped, and we were both like, "Holy fuck!" There's Al Gore. And he was in the hotel lobby, and we're both kind of like, "Oh, let's go see what's going on." So it was a very surreal moment to be interviewing one of my favorite directors, and to see Al Gore just in the. So that was a really weird thing. I don't know why I'm telling this story, but I guess weird elevator stories. I don't know.
I wouldn't recognize Al Gore. Like, I mean, not that I don't know, not that I'm not well aware of who it is.
Yeah,
but I just don't look at Al Gore too much.
Well, it wasn't that. It was at a hotel, and the name spread, so everyone started going, "Oh my God, it's Al Gore! Al Gore! Al Gore! Al Gore!" Everybody. Yeah. So it was. Although I remember,
I one time at work, I didn't realize that I was helping Paula Abdul.
Straight up, now tell me what happened.
I was at work.
What do you mean you didn't realize?
I was helping her. I was talking to her.
Oh.
and this was before, it had to have been before COVID, so like it was maskless. It's like clearly Paula Abdul, and like my coworkers are freaking out, and I'm just like, and I was like, what's your name? And she like stopped, and she was like, Paula. I was like, oh, okay, all right, have a nice day. Like, and she left and was like, that was Paula Abdul. I was like, oh, I don't, okay. Like,
Oh wow.
Was she nice?
she was fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard she's very nice. Heard a lot of people say she's a little, seems nice. Yeah. Okay. Very cool.
He's really, yeah, I don't know. I've met, some of them are like super, super cool. Kyle Gass from Tenacious D.
Yeah.
He's fucking rad, dude.
Oh
He is
wow.
nice.
He was like, he used to come through a lot. And the first time I was like, what's your name? He goes, Kyle. And I was like, Gas? And he like gave me a fist bump, and we like
That's
talked
nice.
about Tenacious D.
Oh
Patton,
wow.
Patton Oswalt's cool. He's very like, I was like, hey man, I just, because there's a part of me, it's the same thing that everyone does. Part of being starstruck, you have this thing where you're like, I have to talk to them, I have to say something to them,
Yeah.
just so they acknowledge me. But I'm like, I don't want to be that guy. I have such an aversion to being like that guy, like the annoying fucking fan that comes up. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep it brief, but I'll just say something like, I love your work. That's usually just like, just so it's like, hey, just so you know, I know who you are and I'm into it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And Patton Oswalt was like, you could tell he was very, even at this point in his career, very appreciative when I told him that. So that was pretty cool.
He seems cool. I get a lot of cool vibes from him. A lot.
Yeah.
You know who's really awesome? The celebrity I love the most? Elizabeth Saint. She's so
Oh
rad.
my gosh.
That's fucking rad. How are you, Elizabeth? What's going on today? How was your week?
Oh my god, I'm exhausted.
I know. We talked this morning. I was like the first time I've
Sleeping
talked to you in a
sitting
long
up.
time. Huh?
I'm sleeping sitting up.
Oh
Just
yeah, I noticed that. She's
um,
fading a little bit.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, oh, this sounds nice. And then I'm gonna have you both read me a bedtime story.
I mean, that's what we've been doing this whole time, I think.
I think so
Pretty
too,
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's been good. It's just been a busy time, I guess.
Mm. Is it always this busy for you around this time of year, or?
Honestly, I think it's just how it's been the past few months for me. It's not a bad thing, but yeah, I do get to go to Vegas in a couple weeks, which will be fun for a Para-Unity convention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I get to
Shout
see our
out.
buddy Chad Lindbergh. That'll be nice.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be very. I'm seeing him soon as well, so I'll say hi.
Yeah.
I'll convince him to come on the show.
I think you guys would all have a blast.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. Chad is like the nicest guy. He's one of my dearest
Yeah.
friends. He's just an amazing human being. I fucking love the guy. I really, really just.
Yeah.
Have you seen our Twitter little exchanges between
I
me and Chad?
sometimes see them.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
Yeah, we get in moods, and it's fun because you're kind of like in this like you're just like. I don't even know what to make of it. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just like I'm just going to say this. It's so weird. I'm so bad at Twitter though, guys. I really am. I mean, I'm not horrible, but I'm not like it's not I'm not good at it. I'm mediocre at it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is being good at it like good? You know?
Yes and no. Sure, it can be. I mean, there's a lot of really good, smart Twitter people out there that I follow, that I respect, that give good information. I think that's a good thing. Absolutely, I think there's a lot of that there, but it's also
There's a lot of spewing hate.
Yeah, there's a lot of that too. So it's you just have to kind of filter out the shit. Yeah, it can be. most social media can, because then you have fucking people are always like, well, then there's Instagram. I'm like, okay, the one where you're judged on, well, this is a boring life. Oh, this you don't look that good, and that, or blah blah blah. It can be just as fucking toxic. And then you have TikTok that can be, it's like, look at me, look at me, look at me, and I'm like, I have a TikTok account.
Do you? Do you put anything on it?
Huh?
Do you put anything on it?
I did for a while. Chad convinced me to get it, I just, sometimes I'm into it, and sometimes I'm just like, I just don't. I don't know. I'm having a social media lately in general. Like, I'm not on it like I used to be. I'm not gonna be one of those guys that, like, I'm gonna shut my account down for a while because I need a break. I just won't go on it if I'm not in the mood, or if,
Yeah, those people are cool. The ones that are like, they make an announcement. They're like, "Hey, I'm gonna be gone," and you're like, "Just leave."
It used to
waiting
bother
for permission.
It doesn't anymore. Like, I get it. Like, it's kind of annoying, but like, I'm just kind of like, I guess I just go because I've been so, like, off of it. That stuff doesn't bother me as much.
Man, you know who else has a TikTok account? The cartel, like the legit cartel. Have
Really?
you seen cartel talks?
Seriously?
I swear to God,
No.
they exist. It's people that are in the cartel and they film like
cartel
shit. There's like videos of them like in getting chased by a car that's like has people shooting at them.
Are you sure that's real though, dude?
I swear to God. If you look,
there's a lot of bullshit.
There's a whole. No, I swear to God, dude. There's a whole like underworld of TikTok. That's full of crazy shit that you wouldn't believe that they would allow on an app like that.
Wow.
But dude, China doesn't give a fuck. They're like, you can put anything on here. There's people that there's like crime scene cleanup guys that have accounts, and they're like, anyway, this is the bag that has the decomposed body in it. You can see his hand still sticking out. This is the rotted hole in the mattress where the dead body was. And you're like, yeah, like it's wild. There's wild shit on TikTok.
Wow. Jeez. Do you follow any of those, or?
I don't have TikTok.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's a podcast I watch that showcases some of the darker talks.
Okay.
And that's really my only thing, and like shit that gets reposted to like Instagram.
Wow. I mean, some of it's cool, man. So, I'm not bashing TikTok. I think it's fine. I think it's fun. I think
it's fine.
I like Chad's. I like, there's a lot out there I find interesting, and there's a lot of
it's also easy to get a huge fucking following. There's people that I know that they're just regular people, and they have like 70,000 followers.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not good at it. I can't do it like that. I give people props. I can. It's not my thing, man.
Yeah.
I tried to get this guy to do. I tried to get Justin to do a TikTok with me. He won't. He refuses.
Man, I keep getting. I don't know why. I keep getting fucking. Every time I go on Facebook, I keep getting targeted ads for "fuck Joe Biden" T-shirts. Like,
really?
Every time I go on Facebook, it's like, "Are you ready to buy your hashtag FJB?"
You must be on some sort of like maybe you joined a group or something that you don't know about.
I don't think I joined any group like that.
Okay.
I think I would know if I was just joining a group like that.
Yeah, I don't get that. I get all the people trying to be my friend we have zero friends in common, and it's just like a lot of naked pictures and the cleavage sticking out, and I'm just like, you're pretty, but yeah, I don't trust this account at all. So I'm not gonna. No. I've gotten really. I used to when I first.
And all of the like bio is clearly written by a bot.
Yeah, basically. But I love sexy talk. You should call me and hit me up so we.
Yeah.
What is this? The 90s?
Yes.
It's like, who's falling for that now?
Dude, if you watch South Park I think it's on Comedy Central. When it's on Comedy Central, they are one of their sponsors is a sex line. I'm like, really? They still have these? And it's like they have the it's not it's so funny. It is so there's two of them that they show and they're like, you should call me.
Oh my
I want
god.
a party.
Yes. Yes, Jimmy.
Oh, it's amazing. I
Should
love
ha-
that shit.
you should have like a side job.
I think I'd be great at it. I think I'd be really
Yeah.
I could do, like, hi, what do you want? What do you I don't think I could
Hi.
What do you want?
Like that. Please say hi just like that. Hi.
hi.
Hi. What do you want?
They're like,
They
I think I got the
never-
wrong number. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys know that they're speaking of can I do this online? Hold on. So talk amongst yourselves. Tell me a story. I'm gonna show you guys something, a phone number that you can call. I think we can do this. I can play a phone call, right?
Do what? Yeah.
You'll
Go ahead.
you'll see. This is amazing.
Oh
Talk
my
amongst yourselves.
gosh.
I've got to find this. I should have found this. Like I didn't even think of doing this earlier.
You
But
think like now you have me curious. Remember back in the 90s when you'd call like 1-800-SPANK-ME? Do you think it'll work?
oh my
I
god!
haven't
Oh,
done
yeah.
it since payphones. Hold on.
Wow.
Wow!
1-800-SPAN.
Are you? Oh, you're actually. Oh shit! Oh my god!
I'm curious.
Hey, baby. I love to party. I have enough energy to keep you hard all night long. Yeah. I may be,
gosh,
but I'm sweetest you've ever had your mouth on, baby, and I'd fuck like a whore. Ooh. A hot babe who knows how to please her man. Welcome to paradise. I'm going to make all your fantasies come true. If you've used this service before and you're ready to explode with me, enter your MasterCard, Visa, American Express, or Discover credit card number followed by
Wait a second. Then she gets all
Oh man, she
fast
just
and
totally
like,
switched it up. She just she was like, all right, this is the end. I'm giving up all of this act.
If you're a virgin and have never used this satisfying and explicit hardcore sex before, then remain on the line. And you can get off for the first time for as low as 99 cents per minute, depending on how wild
That's a
and
deal.
kinky you want to get.
99 cents per minute?
But remember, you must be 18 or older to experience sex with our
I mean,
hot
that's not
and
so
fairly
bad. It's
soapy
like, $60 for an hour.
gorgeous set
Yeah.
of double D's you've ever laid your eyes on.
We're not laying eyes on anything, though, unless this is like FaceTime.
Fine.
No.
Oh, take in that credit card number now.
Oh
We're
fuck.
pressing on to be billed directly. What are you waiting for? If you're a first-time caller and you're ready to get down and dirty with hot, horny girls who know how to turn you on and get you off.
Welcome to the Something
With
Stoney
See what I'm
hardcore
in.
podcast.
adult action, then remain on the line and follow the instructions. Baby, I'll do it any way you want.
Well, I mean, now my number
All I
doesn't
can-
seem as cool.
The only thing I can picture is that girl in like the vocal booth, just standing by herself doing all of that shit, and it's ridiculous. It just
I
makes the
know.
whole thing ridiculous.
I always think of Lois and Family Guy, the one episode where she became a sex.
Yeah,
phone-
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Okay, guys, this is my phone call.
Okay.
It's free. I don't know. Maybe you'll like it less. Maybe you'll like it more.
What is
What-
it?
You will find out.
Welcome to Caller Notes, your emergency Hall and Oates helpline. To hear
Oh
one-on-one,
man.
please press 1. To hear Rich Girl, please press 2. To hear Man-Eater, please press 3. To hear Privatize, please press 4.
Oh yeah, I like this.
Tell me that's so you literally
I like that.
You call a fucking phone number. Call
so
it.
It's a
Call
Hall
it
and
out.
Oates on demand
Call it
service.
notes. Call it
That's
notes.
cool.
That's cool.
That is fucking rad. I mean,
That's cool.
it might have been better if it was like, ugh, put that on oats.
Maybe.
They just hire the same girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I got this market cornered.
Oh man,
I mean, that girl sounds exactly like she did back in the 90s.
yeah, she does. They're probably the same.
I was gonna,
Probably they
yeah.
probably
Do you think it's
changed
just
the
the same
recording.
recording?
I think it is.
The lady's
Yeah.
80.
It's
now.
gotta be.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
What? I mean,
Yeah.
I
Maybe
just
she's
keep,
in
I
her
keep,
50s now. 50s or 60s, yeah.
I wonder how like are the are like the stereotypes true of phone sex operators that they're like really just really not attractive and just they just have a really great voice. Is that typical? I wonder. I don't know why. I've always
No,
wondered that.
I don't
I
know.
don't think so. I mean,
Is that
Like
like
you
a
get-
common stigma about phone sex operators?
There is, yeah. The people make like it's if you like comedies, especially be someone who's not attractive. He's like, oh,
I see
baby,
it.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, give it to me, give it to me,
Jimmy.
like that, like
Or if it's
that.
like,
Alright.
I'd be
yeah.
pretty good at it. I think. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I
You should
need.
give it a try.
No, I'll try. I
fun.
mean, you can call me later, Justin. It'll be $99 a minute. Yeah, I'm worth it.
$99.
$99 for you. $99.
$99.
$99. Get the fuck out of here. It better be the best phone call of my life. I better get like a video call then at least.
Okay. I guess we could work
Yeah.
that out. For 99, maybe I'll go for video. Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's the least you could do.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
fine.
It's the least you can do.
I guess so. For you, I'll do it. It's a
You
it's like
fucking slut. It's the
oh,
least you could do.
I'll do it. Fine. I'll do video with you. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Right.
Demanding.
What kind of show is
Make
this,
my minute
guys?
worth it because I can't afford much more than that.
Oh my gosh. You have 60 seconds to come. Go.
You got to really work, Jimmy. Trying to get some bang for my buck.
Bye
I
bye.
right. I mean, tell you what, we're gonna do this. I'll give you. I'm gonna make you a deal. 5 minutes, $99.
That's a deal.
$99.
That's a deal.
I just gotta keep with $99. I like the $99. But if you go over, because you will, I know you, it's gonna be like every extra minute. I'll give you like for $10.
Nah, you're like a fucking parking garage.
I am basically.
Wow.
Well, that
Easy.
kind of parking garage gives a whole new like creepy sexual kind of
Really
connotation to
does.
it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, she's a fucking parking garage.
Gosh. Sounds horrible.
oh god,
Doesn't sound it just doesn't sound positive.
No, that's no.
no. You guys missed out on
That's a rough life.
So I gotta tell you, Justin, I had invited you to a movie this week, and
Yeah.
no, I invited so many people. Elizabeth, you should have come out because I invited all my friends, all two of them. No, I have a couple. I invited a lot of friends because I kept trying to figure out who would want to go see it. I got to see the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie. It's Licorice Pizza, based on the record store. It is based on a record store, and this movie was like, it's got so much hype. People are so excited about it. Literally, everyone had something going on. They just couldn't go. They whatever, and I couldn't get a single person to go with me at all. So I went alone. It was fun. It was fun.
Nice.
It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. I was really. I'm not always a huge fan of his movies, but I just it reminded me of like Dazed and Confused and like kind of suburbia, like kind of I don't know. It had a really kind of sweetness to it. And the two leads, Philip Seymour Hoffman's son, Cooper Hoffman, who's never done another film, and the girl is Alana Haim, I think Haim or Haim from the band. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah.
But they were fucking. It was magic. It was magic. It was like really like completely natural and two of the best performances I've seen of the year. And it was weird because I'm watching this movie. I tried to write this in my review, and it was really fucking hard. I didn't know how to do this. As I was watching the movie, there's like moments where they get like end up with someone else. Another like a Sean Penn comes and does something. Bradley Cooper comes and does something, and I was like kind of annoyed at that. I was like, I don't want to see them, and I was like throughout the movie, I'm like, yeah, this is okay. This is okay. It's pretty good. It's okay. It's okay. And then the end, and I just really liked the ending. I really liked it. And as I was like going to the car, thinking about it, I'm like, oh wow, that was good. And by the time I got home, I'm like, I really love this movie. So I want to see it again. I really did. I just it was nice. It was just sweet to see a really cool little unique love story because it's kind of a love story, but it's kind of I don't know. It's just a human story, I guess. I like shit
Dude,
like
speaking of human stories, just
Fuck
think of
off.
this. This time next week, we're going to be at the show.
We are. Well,
are.
one day extra. One day extra.
No,
Yeah, 'cause
we're
it's
going to
not
the Friday
Friday.
show, aren't we?
No, I don't think so.
You guys had this conversation with each
Well,
other
I know,
the last
I know.
time.
We did.
Where
I
you're
know.
getting your
Look,
dates
I know.
mixed up.
We
I
did,
know
and
this.
it is.
And
it
I
is-
think the conclusion was that we're going on the same day.
yeah,
I do
hope
remember
so.
that.
I
Oh,
hope
you
that's
are
the
right. It is the
conclusion.
26th. You are right.
And,
It's
oh
the
my gosh,
Friday.
it's like deja vu.
Yeah,
Would
we
you
had.
look at
We
that?
absolutely had. I don't know. I forget everything
Right,
now.
yeah.
I
Oh,
literally.
yeah.
It was
forget
crazy
everything.
because we're literally going the day after Thanksgiving.
I'm so excited. I'm so fucking
It's gonna be
stoked for
wild.
that concert. I cannot fucking wait. So you've never seen Alkaline
Be a
Trio,
busy
right?
week. I've never
We
seen either
talked
one of
about
them.
this, and we both have not seen Bad Religion, and Elizabeth is not going. So hey, guess what shirt I'm wearing? I can see your Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Alien Invaders.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Classic.
Alanis Morissette concert. Yeah,
Oh yeah, you were wearing that
Yeah.
earlier.
isn't it
Ah.
ironic?
Saw it.
Don't you
Okay,
think? Yeah, you
see.
saw it in person. Shit.
What?
We saw each other. Well, we saw each
Oh.
other today. Yeah, I was wearing this
Yeah.
shirt.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still jealous.
Yeah,
Hours
I know.
later.
I know.
should be.
I know what I'm gonna do. We've already spoken about it. But
Yeah.
I'm going to surprise Justin one day. I'm just gonna, Jimmy, you're gonna take me to his place.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna surprise.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it'll be a
He doesn't
magic.
seem too keen on that.
He'll like it. He'll like it.
You'll like the surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or are you
All right.
not a surprise person? Are you like, I don't like surprises. Please just give me a heads up.
Honestly, I am kind of like that. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
What we should do, Elizabeth, is we should go to his house, knock on the door, and both of us go, "Hey, baby, do you want to have a good time?" That would be funny. That would be
That
really
would be
funny.
really,
He
yeah.
would love that.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Or Jimmy, do you know how to pick locks? Because
Yes.
we could already be in his place
Oh my
after
God,
work.
dude. Oh my God.
Oh my god, we could be like we could be like the. Did you guys see When a Stranger Calls, the original film? You remember that?
Yeah.
So remember at the end of the movie, yes, I'm spoiling the end of a movie from 1979. So the lady thinks that she hears the guy, the killer, in her closet, and she's like, oh, freaking out, and she starts going to her husband, wake up, and it's actually the killer laying next to her who's tied up the husband who is in the closet. And that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do to Justin. It'll be fucking awesome.
Yeah, you'll
Man.
just, we'll just be two lumps in the bed.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be trying to hide
Man.
there.
He won't notice. He'll be too stoned.
I know, it's okay.
Not when I come
That's
home.
bad.
Yeah, you will. I'll make sure
No.
you. I'll ask you to get high that day. I'll say, could you get high a little earlier before you come home?
But how am I going to do it if I'm
Just a
not
little bit.
home?
I don't know.
Just a little bit.
Take an edible. Jesus Christ, there's ways to get around it, man. We want to have our moment. We want to
We
have
want
our goddamn
our
moment.
moment.
It's just
But
all
our
about you.
moment. Yeah, it's all about us.
Yeah.
Oh, that will be.
So-
Would you be pissed if we came to your door and just knocked on your door?
I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, okay,
He
at
needs,
least let me clean up.
He needs to process. That's why he needs
Yeah.
to prepare.
He needs prep. Yeah. Well, to
All
be fair though,
right.
dude, I don't blame you. In this day and age,
I'm
I
the
don't.
same way, actually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think anyone is
yeah.
pro just show up at my door and say hi. Nowadays,
It's insane to do that to
Yeah.
anyone.
Not insane.
It's so invasive.
It wasn't that way. It wasn't that way before. This is fairly new. Like I feel like
yeah.
when we were Elizabeth, when I was a kid for sure. When you were probably a kid, people did that. Depending on the neighborhood, we would have people
Yeah,
come
of
over.
course. You just
Yeah.
knock on the door. Can so and so come out to play?
Absolutely, that was a
Such
thing.
weird words we choose.
Yeah, right. Come out to play.
Yeah, it's so creepy now that I think about it. It's like, oh, can so and so come play? You want to play today? Can you come out to play? Like, it's just like so. I don't know. Like now that I think about it, kids don't talk like that anymore.
I
You're such a
remember.
I
pervert.
think I think maybe it was a little different for me because when I was a little kid, at least, we lived kind of like just outside of town, so it wasn't like a neighborhood. So you had to kind of go out of your way to knock on my door.
Okay.
I now that I'm thinking of it, that did change once we moved. I was like in middle school, and that was
we're
like
still saying it in middle school.
in the town. So yeah, and then and then your
yeah.
friends show up on bikes and they're like, "Yo, you coming or what?"
Yeah, exactly. Bike kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was my childhood for sure.
Same
And there was
here.
always this bully in the cul-de-sac, okay? All right. So if I would ever pass his house, I remember one time me and my friend Corey, we were riding around on our bikes and he threw us off of our bikes. He put me under a hamper on the front of his lawn and sat on it. His name was Mike Rosenberg.
Mike. Hopefully
Yeah.
he's grown up since then. Hopefully.
What's even funnier is that we were on the golf team together in high school. And yeah, I remember bringing it up to him once, and I don't think he really remembered it at all.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's just all in a shitty day's work for him.
Yeah. You know, that's one of those things. I don't know if I'm mad at my childhood bullies anymore.
Of course
How can you hold on to that? But what age do you start losing that? When do you start kind of forgiving it? You know, for you, was it right after high school?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe not right after, but not that long after.
Yeah,
Just because
I guess so. I guess that's probably when, huh?
well, you just kind of start your own life away from all that, and enough time passes, and you're like, yeah, none of that matters. So
Yeah.
of course it's fine.
Yeah, I guess obviously if it's not, I mean, of course we're not talking about like serious, like obviously there is legit. It does every so often you hear about a horror story. Like I know that we had at the school near us, we heard some horror stories that because our friend worked there, and I'm just like and my kid went there, so I was like, "Ooh," I had to talk to a couple of people about some stuff, and but it was some bad teachers. I'm not gonna say it here.
Bad teachers.
Yeah. We had a really bad one, and when he was young, and had a few bad ones, and it wasn't.
Mhm.
Look, it's. I don't want to go too much into that because I don't like to talk too much about that side of my life, but like, and I don't like to diss teachers because it's a hard fucking job, And the problem when you go out and say, yeah, this teacher sucked, terrible teacher, blah blah blah, you're kind of giving a one-sided view, and I don't. It's tricky as a parent. I don't want to be the guy that's like especially nowadays with all the shit going on at school boards. I don't even want to fucking complain anymore about it because sometimes you just don't click with the teacher, or that teacher just doesn't really work with your child. That's
Yeah.
just the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
But I think that people don't realize like the impact of a great teacher, because there are teachers that go above and beyond,
Mhm.
and it's really there were a couple college professors I had that it didn't matter what course they taught. They would like try out new courses and like only have them for one semester, and then it's
Mhm.
like gone forever. But all of those classes even would fill up immediately, and it's just because of who's teaching it. So I think that goes to show right there that it's almost more important who's teaching it rather than what's being taught.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I tend to think more positively about those teachers, and I certainly as a student myself, and as a parent, I got to, and I'm sure that's the same with you, Elizabeth. I'm sure there's people that your child has dealt with that you're like, they're cool, they're good people, and I don't know. I choose to put a lot more effort into that because I know we've had to fight our battles to make sure that things weren't, I don't know, that there was some shit that wasn't going on that shouldn't go on, and you have to fix things, but you also have to be sensible about it, the way you approach it. Which is, poor Elizabeth looks like she's about to crash. I'm fucking tired. We don't hear you. Did you turn your mute off? Did you fall
I
asleep?
did. No, I'm here. I mute it when I'm not talking because I'm always afraid my fan is like going on my computer.
Oh, okay. That's all
But
right.
yeah, I'm fading fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's about that time.
I think so.
Yeah, I've
Thanks
had to
for
pee for the
joining
last
us, by the
hour,
way.
so
Yeah.
I'm
what?
not falling asleep. I'm just meditating. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
resting my eyes.
Yeah. There's a bug in my eye, and I'm trying to suffocate it.
Whatever.
I keep my eyes
I've
shut.
never heard that before.
Never. I was the same thing. I'm like, what the fuck
No.
is that?
There's a bug in my eye. I'm trying to suffocate. It sounds so intense and
That's
unnecessary
creepy.
Look,
Oh
they
my
were asking for
god.
it.
and creepy.
Wow. I'm disturbed.
Now I'm like wide awake.
Oh, that's where the light is. Okay.
The
Wait,
light's
wait,
not there.
Get out of
wait,
here.
wait. Do you have a bug in your eye? Let me get it out for you.
1-800 bug me.
Oh, I'm so stoned right now, guys. So yeah, I feel great. Hey Justin, where can people
Hi.
find you?
Well, in case you haven't noticed, you can find me on twitch.tv/Justin _butts. You see, I finally delivered on the promise. I did stream recently,
Did you?
Oh my gosh, I
a
want to
couple
watch
days
it.
ago.
That's
And
hot.
So
yeah,
hot.
it's just a little baby stream. But
Wait, what?
it was just a little baby stream. Look, you know what I mean.
No, we
It's a
don't.
baby stream.
Like a little short one. What were you
Well-
doing? What were you doing in your stream?
Oh yeah,
Playing
Pac-Man.
games.
Yeah, but like
Playing
what
games.
Which game?
What kind of game?
So they remastered the old Grand Theft Auto games, like the PS2
Oh,
trilogy.
I knew that. Sorry.
And
Yeah.
those were like my favorite games growing up. So I'm revisiting those. They are shit remasters, by the way. They're so buggy and fucking
Oh, screw that.
it's not good. But it's an excuse to play them
Mm.
again, so I'll take it. They remastered, and so I've been playing through that. So I plan on streaming all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Plan on
Nice.
trying to, just do it
When do you
somewhat
stream?
often.
Like on certain nights or what?
I'm trying to see if I can make a little schedule. I don't know. I don't want to do it too much because I don't want to like crowd an already like a busy schedule. So,
Yeah.
just as whenever I can, but I do want to keep an amount of consistency. So every like maybe couple of days,
Okay.
just whenever it is. But I'll tell you what though, if you give me a follow, you do get notified when I go live. So if you're wondering, hey,
I
when's it
gotta
gonna
do
be?
that. I'm gonna I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, I follow
I
him.
mean, you're like,
I know.
when's it gonna be?
But I didn't see the.
I
You'll get
need
like
to
an email
know.
and possibly a push notification if you check the little box or
Log
something.
in.
I don't know. And it'll let you know. You can check it out.
Here I
Oh
go.
shit! I haven't
Oh.
turned my Twitch on. That's why I'm not getting the notifications. I got. I
Well, I also
changed the
haven't
phone.
been doing it.
That's true. That
Oh,
is true.
this is me. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Okay, it sent it
Yeah.
to.
There's a couple of muted
I
sections because I love to play
see.
copyrighted music on my streams.
Do you?
But they're just a couple of I mean, if you watch the stream itself, you hear it, so it's like that's
Oh
why
yeah,
you should
because
catch
a
it.
lot of the games, right? They have the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and I can also play music from my laptop, like from Spotify or whatever,
Oh.
on
Oh, then I
and
can
it'll play on the
love it.
stream. So yeah, I get
Yeah.
flagged a lot for that, but that's the deal with Twitch is that it's like you can play it on the stream, but the video that gets posted afterwards, all that's going to be cut out. All that audio is going to get cut out.
No, I see.
But that's fine. That's why
Why
you
is
should catch the
it
stream.
letting me like
Twitch.tv/Justin_Buzz.
trying to send myself a code?
You
There
can
you go.
also find me on Instagram at JustinBus94.
Boom, find him.
Up there,
It's
if
really
you're
easy.
looking. Yeah.
Yep.
Come find
And
me.
if Elizabeth, where can people find you?
They can find me on the dark web
Ooh.
and
1-800-SPANK-ME.
And 1-800-SPANK-ME, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I go when I want to be spanked. And
That's what it's all about.
yeah, you know, it's Friday. You got to get a few in.
Yeah.
And then ElizabethSaint.com or at ElizabethSaint_ because the porn actress Elizabeth Saint took Elizabeth Saint, so I have a little underscore now.
God
Thanks.
damn it.
It's all right. I got love for you.
Yeah.
Just keep going, girl. Just keep going.
Of course,
It's just somebody else like bringing pride to the name. That's all.
You know,
that's a good point. I mean, hey, at least is she cool? Do we know? Does she seem cool?
I don't know. I haven't
We
looked
should
at
have her
her
on
in
the
a
show.
while.
Yeah, we
We
should.
should totally reach out to Elizabeth Saint. We totally should.
Why not? That would be
Why
awesome.
the hell not? Let me go to let me check this chick out real quick.
We can have her on. We can have her on. The four of us, the three of us. I'm so high, guys. The three of us and Elizabeth Saint, the star. I think it'd be amazing.
I don't even see it anymore. What happened to her? She
Oh, she's not there?
disappeared.
Maybe she
No,
ended up
it's
out.
like blank now.
That's
Damn.
weird.
Maybe she got blocked.
Weird.
Oh, maybe she was like, "Don't give me a shot." You know, kill it. It magnetizes you. It
Oh
makes
my
you.
gosh.
She painted MAGA on her titties.
Yeah, exactly.
What is this?
I don't know what.
Elizabeth Saint nude porn videos, nailedhard.com.
Oh my! There you
Nailedhard.com.
go.
That's a new one.
Oh, you hadn't been on nailedhard.com
I hadn't made my
Dude.
way around to nailedhard.com.
Oh, I figured that
Okay.
was coming for you soon, but I figured you'd be on it by now.
This is not it. There's like a Sylvia
Well-
Saint.
A lot, yeah. That's weird. She's like gone. It's a
She
mystery.
like
Damn,
disappeared.
maybe she got canceled.
Maybe she did.
I mean, it's possible.
Oh my gosh, I'm seeing crazy stuff right now. Just
Yeah, I was gonna say you're going to.
I told you could find me on the dark web. This is what's happening.
Wow.
Elizabeth Saint nude.
Hey,
Where is this girl? All right, well, she disappeared, but I swear to you, she once upon a time existed.
Oh my gosh, that's interesting.
Hope she's okay now.
Yeah, no.
All right, this is weird.
Yeah, it's a mystery. Hopefully, we'll solve the Elizabeth Saint porn star mystery here on Something Stony. That's our goal now.
Yeah, we have a mission now.
Yeah, we have a mission.
It's a weird mission.
It's a weird mission, but we'll take it. We that's the way we
I guess.
Sounds like
As
she
long
made
as-
the move to the dark web.
as long as we're not finding like actually me.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
That would be weird.
that would be creepy.
Man.
What if you like had a like doppelganger? What if like there is like the one of those?
I think
movies?
I do have doppelgangers for sure. I actually, yeah, in high school I had a doppelganger.
Really?
She was a freshman, I was a senior.
That's crazy.
It was weird.
Are you good at like recognizing someone that resembles you a lot or looks like you a lot? Like can you look at someone in there and you're like, oh, they look like me?
Yeah, I think can't everyone or no?
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
thought it was,
I don't know. It's only happened a few times.
yeah.
But then I also get weird things from people where I'm just like, I don't know what they're seeing.
That's true. No, that
Yeah, like when people make comments about who you look like, and you're like, I don't like. Is that true? Because I don't know if I see that, but
right.
It's very interesting to see how different people see you, and how different how they're
well,
like,
yeah. Who have people told you look like?
Oh god, that's embarrassing because it's usually Oliver Platt or I used to get Johnny Depp a lot when I was young. Used to get that a lot because I had a kind of a thin like long hair. I had the I'm trying to think. Recently, when I wore this, when I was older, I got Pantera a lot, but yeah, I don't know. Not. I look
You
like
don't get like Dave Grohl.
Oh, I do get that a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, lately I've been getting that. So,
Yeah.
which that's pretty fucking rad. I mean, I'll take that. You
You guys have like the same facial hair, same length hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Except I'm a better drummer, but hey, just kidding. I'm not. I'm a terrible drummer. I can't drum. But yeah.
What about you, Justin?
What?
Do people tell you look
like?
Who
looks like you?
I don't know. I've heard very flattering things like Brad Pitt.
No.
I've heard Ryan Gosling. I used to have
I could see Ryan.
Yeah, a little bit.
I've heard I used to have kind of spikier, like shorter, spikier kind of hair, and I still had like a big scruffy beard. So I've heard Wolverine, so Hugh Jackman. But it's like a whole spectrum. I've heard very flattering ones like that, but I've also heard the guy who shot up the Asian nail salon.
Oh God!
I've heard I look like that guy.
What the hell?
It's like people are just out of their fucking minds. It's like you shouldn't take any of those, even if some of them are very flattering and you'd like to believe them. You should just not really listen to any of them because people don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Well, you take it for what it is. If it's meant to be a compliment, cool. Thank you. That was really nice. And it might give yourself a moment to go, oh, cool. I feel good about that. But then go down and realize it's just that person's view of you, and that's all it is.
That's and sometimes it's like mannerisms too that can make somebody really look like somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. That's why I do look like Brad Pitt.
I don't know. Do you have the same mannerisms? I don't think so.
No, really not. No. But you know what? You can find my mannerisms on Twitter. On Jimmy to the
Good segue. Honestly,
good, right?
when I think about it, you're pretty consistent with segues. Like you have some really good ones. I'm always impressed.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Hey Justin, I love you, man.
Hey, take it easy, Dave Grohl.
Give me a hug. Come on, give me a hug. Give me a hug. Come on, do it.
Dude, I can't lean. I'm
Elizabeth,
trapped. I'm trapped. This is all I can do.
Hug. Woo! Everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
Wow, we did that.
Yeah, we did that. Time to go.
The group.
Time to leave. That is our cue for goodbye and good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.